How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Ys. I figured it's about time. It's been a while since we finished the first run-through with Unica, so we're going to return to Ys Origins and play through as the second of the three playable characters now. But first, since it's awesome, we're going to let the intro play again, because we haven't been here for a while. I gotta say, Falcom makes some awesome games. Between the Ys series and the Legend of Heroes series, which you've been seeing me live stream and play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, they make some great worlds with some great stories and great characters. I'm just a huge fan of their series. And some of their Xanadu games are starting to get licensed and translated by Xseed, I believe. And I hope to... I've not played any of those games yet, but I've heard nothing but good things. So I hope to play those in the future with you guys as well. So anyway, Ys Origin. We already played through as Unica. This time we're going to play as Hugo. We will stick to normal difficulty.
Jadis, il avait un grand pays légendaire.
It's going to be interesting to see what the differences are between Unica's story and Hugo's story. Because we know they were separated for most of the adventure. And Hugo, of course, the last name is Fact.
Sur l'intervention des dièses jumelles et des six saints, les grands pays prospéraient.
Which you might remember the name Fact.
Avaient un trésor précieux, la perle noire. Elle avait des sortes de pouvoirs mystérieux.
But Fact was the villain in the first Ys game.
On pouvait faire des miracles. Avec l'éclairia, on pouvait amplifier ses pouvoirs magiques.
I always thought it was interesting that the intro's in French.
On croyait que les pouvoirs de Ys dureraient une éternité. Mais soudain, un désastre frappa Ys. Beaucoup de monstres démoniques sont apparus et ont commencé à envahir Ys. Les forces diaboliques ont tout fait de ravager la terre, mais tous les habitants sont sauvés dans le temple de Salomon. On aurait dit la fin du monde. C'est alors la perle noire qui sauva Ys de la ruine, car elle souleva les temples dans les airs. Mais, aussitôt après ces soulagements fugitifs, les démons ont construit une autre tour, et une nuée de monstres sont partis en direction du sanctuaire. Ys menaçait de tomber. Pire encore, un événement imprévu arriva dans le temple de Salomon. Quelle histoire! Les dièses jumelles, les descendantes de Ys, ont toutes disparu. Dans une situation désespérée, les 600 ont pris une résolution. Pour constituer une équipe de recherche, ils ont organisé une sélection parmi des chevaliers et des sorciers. Enfin, les saints, ils envahiront à la terre dévastée.
And here we go. That's right, there's a little bit more. Yeah, I'm very interested in how Hugo's story is going to pan out. Let's see where young Hugo starts. Hugo, you should go to the surface as well. You are to determine the whereabouts of the goddesses and bring them safely back to Solomon Shrine. With the eyes of fact by your side, this should not be a difficult task. But there is something else you must do as well. And it will not be quite so easy. Looks like I made it to the surface. And I'm still alive. But what just happened? Did the transport spell fail? No, it had to be something more than that. An impact like that was not the result of a mere accident. Is that... Ah, he gets to meet with the tree as well. Ah, he gets to meet with the younger Rhoda tree. Indeed, it's a Rhoda tree. A tree with a soul, born of the goddesses. I suppose that explains why this is the only place around that's not thick with poisoned gases. Still, it's a miracle this tree has managed not only to survive, but to thrive all this time, amidst such desolation. Young man. That voice. Rhoda, is that you? Indeed. I am one of the twin Rhoda trees given life by the goddesses. You are from Ys, are you not? Yes, that's right. My name is Hugo. Hugo Fact. Oh-ho! A descendant of House Fact. That explains the power I sense from you. It has been many years since I last spoke with one of your line. Perhaps around 50 or so. I don't mean to be rude, but I really don't have time for idle chatter right now. I'm here in search of Lady Rhea and Lady Fina. Have you seen either of them? They vanished without a trace from Solomon Shrine a few days ago, and no one's heard from them since. The goddesses? Yes, I did catch sight of them, about 3 days ago. So it's true then. They came down to the surface. Do you know where they went? And if they're all right? I cannot answer the latter question, I'm afraid. But I do still sense their presence, albeit faintly. There can be no doubt they are inside that foul tower. I was afraid you might say that. That tower is said to be a veritable nest of demons. What the hell could those two want in a place like that? You are going after them, then? I sense that your companions are not far from here. Perhaps you should regroup first. No, I must go now. There's not a moment to lose. If the others come here, please let them know that I've gone to the tower. Tell them that's where the goddesses can be found. My, such an impatient lad. But then, he is of the fact line. I just hope my worries are for naught. It's gonna be interesting the way they play off, because we know that the head of the fact line has a lot to do with the calamity that befalls Ys. The tower entrance. What's that? Curses! We're surrounded. Dino! Iola! Can you handle the beasts on your side? I think so. We'll be fine as long as we can erect a stable barrier. All right. You two do your best to fend them off until I can jump in. I'll handle the demons over here as quickly as I can. What? Hugo Fact, is that you? Glad to see you in one piece, Father. I'll take care of these beasts. You go help the others. Much obliged. All right, you two, let's take these things down. Yes, Father. Understood. Okay. How dare you filthy beasts tread upon our land? If power is what you seek, then allow me to introduce you to my eyes of fact. Hugo's basic movements. Jump. Immediately after coming to a stop, mouse. Nice. So he's a ranged fighter. When Hugo's boost... Oh, he's going to be interesting to play as. Humph. Is that all you've got? I'd heard there were imposing creatures amongst the invading demons, but it seems these were not they. Much appreciated, Hugo. Father Xian, and you two are... I am Iolia, an acolyte of Solomon's Shrine. Thank you for your help. I too serve as an acolyte. The name's Dino. And you're Hugo Fact, it would seem. I've heard a lot about you. They say you're a magic prodigy, and from what I've seen here, I'm quite convinced they're right. No, I'm still but a novice. At any rate, may I ask why you three are here? And where are the other members of the search party? I wish I knew. All I can say for certain is that the transport spell which carried us here was interrupted. Interrupted? By the demons, you believe? Most likely, yes. Iolia and I were the ones controlling it. Then suddenly, out of the blue, the magical barrier which held us was struck by some massive force. It caused such disruption we could no longer hold the spell together. I see. And the attack came from this tower, I assume? It did. And that's why we're here, to get to the bottom of this. But what of you? What brings you to this accursed place? Ah, yes. Well, you see... Hugo detailed what the Rhoda-Tree had told him. What? The goddesses here? What could have compelled them to come to such a dangerous place? So, that's the size of things, is it? This makes matters more urgent. We must get in contact with the others as soon as possible. Can I leave that up to you, Dino? Yes, Father. I'll begin a search of the perimeter, starting with the Rhoda-Trees. And what will you do? Given the welcome we received, I'd think it's prudent to wait until the whole party's been gathered, then move out as a group. No, I believe it would be best if I were to go on ahead and survey the area alone. If the rabble we just fought was the worst this tower has in store, I don't anticipate any difficulty. As you wish, but please do take this with you at least. Received crystal. An item of magic? Allow me to demonstrate its power. Was this built by the demons? We had initially thought that to be the case, but it would seem not. Watch closely. Xian took out a crystal identical to the one he gave Hugo. The crystal's power purified the demon statue. It's a goddess statue! I suspect that all the goddess statues left behind on the surface were brought here, then cursed in a similar fashion. Why this was done, one can only speculate, but there are likely to be others to be found in here. You should be able to use the crystal to purify them, just as I've done with this one. I see. That could prove beneficial indeed, given the power of these statues. But that isn't the only magic the crystal holds, it would seem. Indeed not. It can also be used to transport you instantly to the foot of any goddess statue, at least any that's been purified in this manner. I pray that it will be useful in your reconnaissance. Understood. I'll be sure to make good use of it. Take this as well, Hugo. Received Lila Shell. And this would be for long-range communication, no? Yes. It will allow you to contact us no matter where you are. I intended to give one to each member of the search party upon our arrival, but obviously those plans were disrupted. Indeed. A very useful tool to have, though. I will keep it safe. If that's all, then, I'm going to head up into the tower proper. We'll be waiting here for the others. Come back if you find anything. And remember, the demons built this tower, so there's no way of knowing what awaits us here. Please, exercise caution. Whoa, no. We are not saving over our Unica file. I'll be offering my assistance in locating everyone from here. If you get stuck at any point, please don't hesitate to get in touch. I'll do my best to help you figure out where you need to go or what you need to do. Since the demons built this tower, there's no way of knowing what awaits us here. If you ever feel you're in danger, do not hesitate to use the crystal and return to us. It could easily save your life. Well, here we go. Once more under the breach. Okay, so killing him opened up the chests. Acquired Celestian Panacea. Celcetian Panacea. Ah, this is nostalgic. This is going to be interesting. It's kind of a weird thought to think of playing one of these games with ranged attacks. What have we here? Strange. This appears to be one of the sacred artifacts of Ys. But why is it here? Either way, it's better off with me than it is with the demons. Acquired Cerulean Flabellum. A surge of power burst forth from the artifact. Hugo was granted use of the Force Shield skill. Ah, defensive ability. Impressive. I wasn't expecting it to hold so much power. Perhaps this contraption was built to harness that power in some way. Or siphon it. I doubt it's the only one of its kind in here. I'll have to keep my eyes open for any others. Whoop. Okay, I'm kind of getting a hang for how to pull down the thunderbolts. There's our way through. Or at least I thought it was, but how do we get through from there? It's not like I have a double jump. Huh. What am I missing? Let's see here. When the force shield is active, gravity will have less pull on Hugo, allowing him to glide gently through the air. Okay, there's our trick. There we go. That's how it works. So that's how we get across. I missed that when I was reading through the first time. I should have used it and then jumped. Let's do it right this time. There we go. Come on now. It's locked up tight. It won't open without a key. Okay. Oh boy, what have we here? What the? Where am I? Huh. Must have been a teleport trap. Can't believe I walked right into it. But the fact that a trap was even set at all means... No, there's no sense dwelling on it. I just need to make my way back to that room, and then find some means of countering the spell long enough to get through. We got a save point here. Let's go ahead and purify it. And save. And this seems like about as good of a place to wrap the first episode up as any. So we're going to call this quits here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please like, subscribe, favorite. Throw any feedback you may have into the comments below, as I always look forward to hearing from you. And we'll see you next time on a new episode of Let's Play Ys Origins, as we continue with the new story of Hugo Fact. Farewell.